Good morning, good afternoon, sorry, sports fans. I want to touch on something. Last night, big fight night, Wilder versus Fury. Crazy, crazy fight. Back and forth. Any round could have went any way. We had about five knockdowns in the fight. Just want to go over what happened. I was watching with some friends. Everybody had different opinions on what the Gypsy King could do versus Wilder, and I bet on Wilder just because just want to back our guy and see what he could do. He didn't come through. Unfortunately, his stamina, both their staminas were pretty disappointing. These guys are 3 round fighters, and after that, it's pure exhaustion. And it just happened to be that Wilder was the more tired of the two, and he weighs 40 pounds less, and he's got that one hitter quitter type right hand, and he used it to the best of his ability. And I really feel like he did a great job going from the previous fight where he barely could do anything to dude to now pushing Fury to 11 rounds and knocking him down twice in 2 rounds. We don't want to take anything away from what Tyson Fury did. He's a great boxer in terms of skill and uses his mind a lot. He's smart. He leaned on our guy. He headbutted him, or sorry, he choked him. The whole nine. All kind of headlocks, you name it. Fury was employing everything he could to wear this guy down. And it worked because it just comes down to fitness and smarts for Wilder. And like we said, after the 3 rounds, he was too exhausted to really think. He was just going off instinct, and it's tough out there. The key question is I ask myself is where does Wilder go from here? Like he's lost to this guy 3 times now, or based on the trilogy, and it doesn't look good. Like who else does he fight? Who's worthwhile fighting? Who do we want to see him fight? Like Anthony Joshua is out of the question. He has to get his rematch against the Ukrainian guy, and then that comes around again maybe a year or two from now. So it's a long wait for him to get back to the bread and get back to being on primetime TV versus someone people want to see. In terms of the Gypsy King, it looks like he's going to be waiting too because to unify all the belts, he has to wait for Joshua to win or lose again for versus the Ukrainian guy or fight maybe Ruiz, which is not even entertaining. Where the Gypsy King is a 6'9" monster of a man in terms of size and just stature, and I don't think the Ruiz fight looks as compelling as fighting Wilder over and over. I tell you the truth, people would now pay to watch them fight again based on that last fight even though it doesn't prove anything, it just proves that it's entertaining. Both have a puncher's chance, and both guys can make some money at entertaining people more. So again, it's nothing's on the line, belts or whatever, but it's just a better fight for people to see. The next time on a pay per view. A lot of people are saying boxing is dead. There's just no way boxing is dead. There isn't a UFC fight bigger than what we saw last night in terms of presentation, in terms of interest, in terms of just everything. Like the world watches boxing in a heavy way, overseas and domestically, using Vegas as an example. So like yeah, man, like great fight, everybody. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed the fight. I definitely want to see more of that in terms of what we can do, see boxing wise, and let's tune in again on whatever the Gypsy King does and whatever Wilder does. Definitely support him. He is the second best heavyweight in the world. Like if he hits you with that right hand, everybody goes to sleep except for the Gypsy King.